This is the 2017 Las Vegas Sun High School Football Media Day at South Point, brought to you by Metro Diner, where the locals eat. We're here with the Chaparral Cowboys, Coach Paul Neapoli, senior receiver Julius Hernandez, and senior corner Tyree Collins. Coach, you guys had an up and down season last year, kind of bumps in the road, but then when you got to the playoffs, another state final appearance. Just talk about kind of using that momentum to start this year strong.
I'm hoping that, we lost a lot of players. And every year we average between 16 and 20 players. This year we've got a good number returning in the skills position. We've lost a good skill position players in the past year, but somehow we always managed to come back and step the game up. We started off pretty rocky last year. At the beginning of the season, we were playing a lot of tough teams. We wanted to see where we matched up with the big boys. But then when we get our league, we kind of excel from that. And I think that gave us a good experience so that when we played our division, it made us feel more comfortable at what we're doing in our own league.
How important is that to get your guys battle tested so that when it comes down to the end of the season, they're ready to go?
Every year is different. Every year I test the mentality of our boys. Last year, I knew our boys could bounce back. I was pretty shaky at one point in time, but the leaders we had last year just kind of brought the boys together, recovered, and they knew how important it is, especially when our league games came into play, to step up their game a little bit more.
Last year, Chaparral had a high-flying offense. You guys had some really talented receivers. The quarterback got on the ball. Can we expect to see more of the same this year?
We're trying. We've got skill, but again, those skill positions, we're looking for players that can step up. We lost our quarterback. We lost our wideout receiver. We're just going to do the best with what we got. We may be able to throw the ball. We may have to run the ball. We don't know until we get the boys out and see what they can do and what talent we've got coming back.
Julius, when you see what those guys did last year and now you're kind of stepping into that role, how excited are you and is there any pressure?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of pressure because they were like the top two receivers on our team, and everybody playing against them, their defense was like changed and molded to like how they acted. And we played Virgin Valley, and they had like three guys on control. So I'm extremely excited to try to come into that role, be the star wideout, or try to be as much as I could to make the team better.
And coach, on the defensive end, maybe while those new guys kind of learn their way, do you think the defense is going to be able to step up and kind of help them out?
Yeah, I think our defense will step up. We've got a lot of talent coming back. Our linebackers position, Travius Hodge, he's here, but we've got to recognize him as well. We need not concerned, but I think the thing that we need to work on this year's leadership, the skills there, it's always been there. It's the leadership and the commitment from the players to excel and make sure that we're all on the same page, and that's the thing that made us excel, especially during the end of the season. Our coaching staff is back again, so we've been together for 4 years. This will be our 4th year, so the chemistry's there, the need's there, the experience is there. All we got to do is get it to gel together, like we've been doing for the past 3 years.
And Tyree, there was a lot of shootout wins last year, really high-scoring games. How badly, as a corner, as a defensive player, do you want to kind of take some of the load off the offense's shoulders and step up on the defensive end?
Oh, that's very good for me because that's exactly what I like. I like big hits. I like pass breakups. I like doing it all. But me being a corner and a safety, it just helps me out because it's like being a quarterback. I like the pressure. I like to thrive under pressure. That's what I like to do. And my co-captain, Travius Hodge, the linebacker, he helps me project and lead the team in certain ways that help our defense blow out people and read coverage is a lot faster.
Like Coach said, leadership kind of is something that he's looking for on this team. Is that something that you want to fill, a role that you're trying to step up in?
Yes, because 2 years ago, our fellow player Richard Nelson was one of the best leaders at Chaparral, hands down. And I would like to step inside his shoes for once and try to be a better leader than him. If I don't succeed, I know at least I tried.
Coach, you guys kind of surprised a lot of people, that huge upset over Faith Lutheran 2 years ago. And then this year, like I said, go into the playoffs with like a 6-6 record and surprise people. After 2 years of success, I don't think anybody's going to overlook Chaparral. Do you feel like maybe it's going to be a little tougher this year with the target on your back?
You know, it is what it is out there. But I think, you know, anybody can just predict, you know, what the season's like previous to what happened previous 2 years. I just take 1 year at a time. I'm more focused on our boys and performance. I tell my players, hey, we get out there, we perform, we work hard off season, and let everything else take its place. Because, you know, I'm with them all the time during the course of the year. We know what we got. We know how far we can push ourselves. Yeah, the bar has been set pretty high, and we have to. You know, we're putting enough pressure on our boys, but we're setting goals where it's been achieved, and we've got to take it another step. We've got to take another step. We cannot make exceptions at this point. There's a lot of things that we have to work on. Like I said, the first thing we have to work on is discipline and leadership. The skills, you know, we've got players that have talent. We just got to make a commitment to our players this year.
Julius, lastly, like Coach said, there's some high bars set. Seeing this team reach that bar, though, 2 years in a row, does that give you confidence going into this year that even though you guys lost some guys and you got some new guys, that you will be able to eventually get it done in the end?
Yeah, I do have confidence because now that we've been to such a high level, there's no going back. So we've been in the semifinals 2 years in a row. We're not looking for nothing less. We want more. We want the state championship, and that's what we're trying to achieve next year.
Awesome. Well, look out for the Cowboys. And thank you guys. Thanks South Point and thanks to Metro Diner for sponsoring the event. That's it for the 2017 Las Vegas Sun High School Football Media Day.
Thank you very much.